Owens to throw. Post pattern deep. Man back there. Touchdown! Braylon Toles. And what a throw Owens made.
Hey, I appreciate you, Kenny. I do want you to know, my daughter listened to our last interview and she asked me, Dad, how can you not know what a Swiftie was? So I'm on the Swiftie bandwagon for you, Kenny. Got it. My daughter's got me going now. So.
And our kids gone through a lot this year. I'm so proud of them.
What do you think was the best moment for you from today?
Right now.
Thank you, Coach. Congrats.
Thank you.
Brody going to take the snap, fake the handoff, throws the ball, complete. Quincy at the 5, flipped into the end zone, ball loose. Touchdown, McKinley. Wow, Quincy, a great catch, spun toward the end zone. The ball got loose. Bulldogs fall on it. Touchdown, Pups.
Seven, 5:57 to go here in the second quarter of play. Here's another kick, a squib kick. This one still bouncing around. They better jump on it, and they don't, and Canton South gets another one. Oh, my.
And lo and behold, it's another turnover for Nova.
So the Wildcats back on offense. Pucci steps. Oh, he's got a man wide open in the end zone, and it is a touchdown. What a catch, and what a throw.
Zerberg, end zone, got a man, touchdown! And coming away with the grab is Ramir Hawkins.
A nice play designed by Coach Goodman.
There was a play that was called in your game last night that was from a booster who won a silent auction to call one play in a game this season, and it was last night, and it was a double pass that went for a touchdown. Is my source a good source? Did this actually happen?
You got a pretty good source on this one. Just not a touchdown club member. It's actually just a community member. It's actually a neighbor of mine who lives a few houses down, Josh Randall's. But we had a fundraiser night at the races, and we auctioned off a play call. And he put up enough money that he got to call one play, one game, and he picked this game, and this was the play he picked.
Touchdown. That's what he does. What's more fun, offense or defense?
I'm not going to answer that question. They can't answer that, but definitely a pick six is top tier. That's.
I can help there. Deep down, he's an offensive-minded guy. There's no doubt about it.
But he's fixing his hair right now too, right? Yeah. So you know that.
Burt, snap, give, Johnson, bounce to the right. Got that corner, touchdown, Glen Oak. The Golden Eagles finally take the lead in round one of the playoffs at home.
5 minutes to play. The handoff up the middle. It's Nino Hill into the end zone. Touchdown. Hill tallies for the second time tonight on the ground, and we are tied at 27.
All right, last one. Barbie or Oppenheimer?
I just saw Barbie. It wasn't good, but I'll go Barbie. The vibes were there. Movie wasn't there, though. The vibes were there.
Keaton Rohde, Barbie approved. Appreciate it, man.
Got to go with Barbie.
I'm the same. Barbie. Go Barbie.
All right, two Barbie guys. Barbie guys.
Nectar with the throw, man open down the sideline. Got it, that's Fuel Line. Makes a man miss 30. Foot race at the 20. Fuel Line to the hash mark far side. To the 10, to the pylon. Touchdown.
Fuel Line showing some great moves and really good speed. I had no idea he was that fast.
Content to go into half with the lead that you have. Verticals. Throwing it up.
Gonna let it fly.
Long way.
Looking for Brocker.
Oh my
goodness.
He
got
it. He did.
In the end zone, touchdown. 47 yards, and Zach Brocker comes up between two guys.
0 time on the clock.
And the clock has run out.
Hey, Coach, did you get those sunglasses from Deion Sanders? Those are pretty stylish.
You like that? Yeah, that's what I'm trying to be, a little prime time, right?
Owens back to pass, throws to the left side, one-on-one, caught. I don't know if it's in time.
Got it.
Touchdown, Maslin, just before the half. And that truly was the corner of the end zone for the Tigers.
Coach, what was so special about this 88 team as you guys celebrate this 35th anniversary?
Well, what was special about it was a group of guys that they were so special. They worked hard. They had a vision what they wanted, and they got it. I'm just proud to be. I was the one, I guess, just a catalyst maybe that helped them along. When you have character like they had, and like a lot of teams that we've had here at Central, one thing nice about coaching at Central Catholic, you get to coach a lot of great people, and this team here was full of great people.
Good evening, and welcome to the 79th Annual WHBC High School Football Banquet. Here's your host for tonight, from the Kenny and JT Show, Kenny Rhoda.
Good evening, everybody, and welcome. How about that? Just kind of a snapshot of a look back at what was an amazing season. And for a couple of teams out there, their season continues. Tomorrow night, good luck to Nate Moore and the Maslin Tigers in the D2 Region 7 Championship, and to Matt Dennison, Canton South Wildcats in the D4 Region 13 Championship. And we'll have those games for you tomorrow night. We will have Canton South on WHBC and Mix 94.1 and WHBCSports.com. You can find the Maslin game against Green. So good luck to both of those teams. And what a fun year it was for us. We hope you've enjoyed our coverage of this season, and we appreciate you all coming out here tonight as we're going to honor the coaches, the players who made this such a great season for us this year. Before we really get into the nuts and bolts of the banquet here, I want to give out right now a shout out, a huge thank you to the Krassas Event Center for hosting this evening's event. And in case the meal tasted familiar to you, it should. Skyland Pines Creative Catering, they put together the meal tonight, their delicious dinner. We hope you had enough and enjoyed it. So how about a nice round of applause for our hosts this evening? Thinking back on this year, a lot of things happened, a lot of exciting things happened. And we're going to get to the Stark County Player of the Year a little bit later on, the Coach of the Year. We're going to honor our all-county teams and the MVPs from each team. But just some things off the top of my head. Congratulations, McKinley Bulldogs, outright Federal League champs this year. Congratulations to Coach Hall and the Bulldogs. Congratulations to Canton South, outright Pac-7 champs. That sounds good in Canton South. I know that. They're proud of that. Nate Baker was the Federal League Player of the Year, Nate Baker, the touchdown maker, so he gets the honor as the Federal League Player of the Year. Congratulations to Nate. Scott Garcia, out of retirement, and 3 years later, Federal League Coach of the Year. Congratulations, Scott. Well done. A.J. Sarbaugh, the all-time winningest coach now at Fairless High School. A job well done there, A.J. Congratulations on that. And how about first-year head coach Joe Cardinal from Marlington, 1-9 a year ago to 6-4 this year. Congratulations, Coach, on a job well done, and hats off to your team. And Nate Moore and the Maslin Tigers undefeated at 13-0. Nate closing in on 100 victories. He's at 96. 3 more if they can get it. And I know they want it bad this year. That'll put him at 99 going into next year. So, Nate, good luck and congratulations on that as well. Now, the awards we're going to hand out here tonight, what we love about what we do at WHBC is we could easily pick these teams. We have enough guys and gals on the broadcast teams and in production to put together a team. But we like it because we let the coaches pick the teams. They're the coaches that coach the players. They coach against the players. I think I know a lot about football, but I don't know half as much as any of these coaches do. So we let the coaches pick the teams, and they got together a couple of Sundays ago to pick the all-county offense, all-county defense, Stark County Player of the Year and Coach of the Year. So these awards that are being handed out here tonight were picked by the coaches in Stark County. And when I call your name, guys, please stand up, and then we'll give them a nice round of applause at the end. From Alliance, Tim Goodman. From Canton McKinley, Antonio Hall. Canton South, Matt Dennison. Canton Central Catholic, Jeff Lindasmith. East Canton, John Spider Miller. Fairless, A.J. Sarbaugh. Glen Oak, Scott Garcia. At Hoover, Brian Baum. Jackson, Jay Rohr. At Lake, Dan DeGeorge. Louisville, Chris Kappas. Marlington, Joe Cardinal. Massillon, Nate Moore. Minerva, Tim Speakman. At Northwest, John DeMarco. At Perry, Zach Slates. St. Thomas, Kevin Henderson. Sandy Valley, Brian Gamble. And at Tuslaw, Matt Gulling. Gentlemen, congratulations on a great year, and thank you for doing what you do for high school football and for picking our all-county teams and our MVP and Coach of the Year. Now, I mentioned our group at WHBC. It's a labor of love. It's our passion, and I would like to recognize our teams that put in a lot of hard work each and every week to bring you games on the radio, streaming on whatever device you listen to things on these days, as well as the YouTube Game of the Week that we added to our resume this year. So guys from WHBC, please stand, the ones that are here when I call your name, and we'll give them a nice round of applause afterwards. Our radio crew, Dan Belford, Mark Miller, Denny Kincaid, Rick Worstel, Brian Novak, our WHBC Sports.com crew, Bill Morgan and Derek Philo. And as I mentioned, we turn to our YouTube Game of the Week this year, live and on demand. And if you missed any of our games, you can go back and watch them anytime you want to. That's the great thing about this, and that's why we were happy to bring it. So our YouTube crew, Frank Salona, Billy Beebe, Bob Jeffries, plus we had guest color analysts this year, and this was really cool. Tom McDaniels, Joe Palmisano, Jeff Durbin, and Mike Galena. They were part of our broadcast this year. Get up, Mike. Come on, stand up, and we'll get to you in a little bit here. Also, the production crew from Claxon Communications for the YouTube games, Casey Claxon, Sam Franzman, Evelyn Heyer, and Natalie Holbrook. Great job producing everything. And tonight's banquet, it's going out live right now on YouTube, so if you want to pull it up on your phone, you can watch it if you sit, way in the back or something like that. Or when you get home tonight, you can go back and watch it as well. The Saturday morning huddle. And by the way, thank you to all the coaches for joining Billy Beebe and I this year on the Saturday morning huddle. It's a new show that we started last year, so second year, and it's really grown in popularity, and it's a recap of what happened on Friday night in Stark County, and we have highlights, a lot of them that you saw up there on that video. We get coaches, we get players on, they break down film with us, and it's a lot of fun. So thank you to all the coaches and players for joining us on the Saturday morning huddle, and our engineers who make sure it gets out to all of you, Dale Lamb, Eric Williams, and Rich Nemick, and also to Pam Cook, who makes sure we get everything organized and know where we're going each and every. Stand up, Pam. A nice round of applause for everybody, please. All right, time now for our guest speaker tonight. And our guest speaker was quite the Stark County athlete. And also, he went on to play at Mount Union. Arch rival of mine, but that's okay, Mike. We'll talk about that later. He's a 1978 graduate of Minerva High School. He was a 3-sport athlete and earned 9 varsity letters, 3 in football, 4 in baseball, 2 in basketball. He was all Senate League, Akron Beacon Journal all Senate League, all Northeast Ohio Inland, and his senior year played wide receiver, defensive back, and was a return specialist. He still holds the record for the longest kickoff return there, 98 yards for a touchdown, taking it to the house back in the day. He was the valedictorian of his senior class in college, where he continued his athletic success as a 4-year baseball letterman at Mount Union and was the captain of his team his senior year. But some of you may know him as a teacher, superintendent, and now a leader in the healthcare community with AltCare and the Altman Foundation. He's been a success on the field as well as off the field. Our guest speaker tonight, Mike Galena.
Thank you, Kenny. Right away, you start to hear those things, and then you see this little guy walk up here, and you're saying, where's the rest of him? Where's the rest of him? I heard you talk about YouTube. Folks in the back, get it on YouTube so you can see me. Everybody up here is great. You'll be able to see me almost at 6 foot. A lot of you guys are probably thinking, my goodness, you hear all that stuff, and nope, I'm not Jay Rohr's ball boy. It could have been on the sideline there, or certainly just looking at me, you're thinking, there is no way. And what I like to do is share the story. My story becomes your story. And what we're going to do is talk about everything that is self-talk doubt that makes you think you cannot, should not, or maybe not ever try. And you're looking at a little guy that good Lord used in such a way is to get rid of all of it. This is a David and Goliath story. And so what I like to do is lean into that so that you get rid of anything that you think you can't because of your negative self-talk. And what we're going to do is lean into your journey and celebrate you through the little guy's eyes, but that will grow up and become really strong in your heart. So where I'm going to take you tonight is the idea of spending a little bit of time on what is the huddle and what's our lifetime huddles and what's going on with the huddles that we break from. Then we're going to talk about form, fit, and finish. Because when we break the huddle and get the lines of scrimmage in life, and Friday night for a couple of you, these things come into play. And then finally, we're going to end up with the winning equation. What has caused you to be here to be celebrated? You're the best of the best. Coaches saw you, elevated you. Your peers certainly talked about you. And tonight you're being honored because of that. And your coaches are your best evaluators. So right out of the gate, here's what I want you to do at your tables. I want you to give a fist bump to the person on either side of you right now. Quick celebration. Quick celebration. Boom, boom. Right out of the gate. Yeah, Anthony, you got to own a fist bump from Mom. It's okay. And you say, why we do that, Mike? Why a fist bump? Fist bump means I see you, I value you, and I'm willing to exchange energy with you. I see you, I value you, and I'm willing to exchange energy with you. And the more we do that correctly in the huddles of our lives and get rid of negative self-talk and the things that layer in that aren't important, that fist bump becomes energy for us well beyond what we think we can do. So what I want to do tonight is double down on the fist bump right out of the gate. So we're going to talk a little bit about the idea of coming out of the huddle. And the huddle can be a family huddle, a locker room huddle. It can certainly be your football huddle. Whatever you're doing where you've had to go shoulder to shoulder and exchange energy. There's 3 quotes I'm going to share with you that build huddle integrity. We used to talk about all the time as coaches. If your huddle integrity is good, the play has a better chance of managing. If your huddle integrity is poor, you've got it given away to the defense. So huddle integrity right out of the gate. 3 quotes I'm going to share with you to help build huddle integrity. Then we're going to take you on that journey of form, fit, finish. Huddle integrity, quote right out of the gate, is Kobe Bryant. Kobe says, why do you think I'm the best player in the world? It's because I don't get tired of the basics. Why do you think I'm the best player in the world? And his answer was, I don't get tired of the basics. So Nike decided we're going to find out. So they send Alan Stein, the greatest one-on-one trainer that Nike has to offer, to train and spend a little time with Kobe. So he meets up with the Mamba workout. He says, hey, Kobe, when do you start your workout? I start at 4 a.m. See you in the morning. So Alan Stein's going to be cute. He shows up at 3:30. Kobe's already sweating. Moving the ball around, working on a toss back, doing his drills. He's already sweating at 3:30. Alan says, hey, I thought you said 4. He said, I start at 4. I'm not warming up at 4. Lifetime lesson. Are we ready to go? When the whistle sounds, when we kick it off, when we break that huddle, are we ready to go? Kobe right away said, no way. So Alan says, well, why do you the first 40 minutes do nothing but fundamentals? Footwork, dribbling, passing. He did it for 40 minutes after he'd already been there. He said, here's why. I don't practice it to get it right. I practice it so I'll never get it wrong. Because in crunch time, I can't be wondering about my fundamentals. I practice it so I never get it wrong. So when it's 4th quarter and it's my ball, I will not worry about my fundamentals. Can we say that about our huddles, our teammates, our buds? Can we come out of the huddle with huddle integrity and say, I won't get it wrong because I've repped it so good. I've spent the extra time repping it so good that I can take on whatever is coming at me that I didn't know was going to happen. That's a life skill. If we could predict it, it's easy, right? But right out of the gate, do we manage our fundamentals? Second one, quote from Monty Williams. Used to be the head coach of the Phoenix Suns. He's now at the Detroit Pistons. He's got $1 million players. Cameras over the shoulder, in his huddle, Game 5 playoff. And it's crunch time, 48 seconds left. Remember, $1 million players. And he's got the timeout. So everybody's waiting. What's going to be the magic here? What's he going to say? Looks right at his guys and says, guys, everything we want is on the other side of hard. $1 million players. He gave him a fundamental quote. Everything we want is on the other side of hard. What he did, he summoned up the huddle integrity. It's not, you can't do it alone. You can't design anything special for one of you without all of you. Everything we want is on the other side of hard. And they broke that huddle with the idea, what's our integrity coming out of here? We all know it's hard. Let's embrace it. And how do we embrace it? With our Kobe fundamentals. Then the final quote, Tom Brady. You got to want to live in the world that the job creates. You got to want to live in the world that the job creates. That's for all of us. Family, work, certainly the ball that you guys play. You got to want to live in it because right away it's pressure from the outside. Because you're one snap away from failure all the time. One snap away of a fumble, a flag, misassignment. One play or step away. Yet you got to want to live in that world. So what we do with this huddle integrity right out of the gate is, do we have a Kobe mindset about our fundamentals being so strong? Give it to me when it's late. I want it. Because you won't have to worry about me executing it. Second one, everything we want is on the other side of hard. Embrace it. Holding call. 3rd and 15, okay. Next thing just got harder, but everything we want's on the other side of it, so that's no problem. Tackle out of bounds, you get a little hurt, come off, get your treatment, back in. Everything we want's on the other side of hard. When we embrace that mindset, it's great. And then Tom Brady just says, hey, you got to want to live in that world, so let's bring it on. Bring it on. That's why you're sitting here. You have managed your fundamentals, you're understanding what hard is, and you've been willing to get into that world. And that's why you're being honored. You're the best of the best. You have found a way to separate yourself coming out of the huddle of all of your schools to be in this huddle tonight. Right out of the gate, another fist bump. Right, left, got to hit it. Fist bump right now. Do it. Boom, boom, boom. Honor that. Honor that. Don't take this lightly because those fundamentals, that idea of being hard, that's life skill. Moms do this for us every day. We break the huddle at the house. We break the huddle when we're leaving for work. It's the skill of those three things. So how do we then break the huddle and go to manage as I start to come down the second half of this? First thing I want you to understand is life is all about form, fit, and finish. Form, fit, and finish. When we were coaching, that was our whole mantra. Form, fit, finish, using our fundamentals. And here's what it means. You're breaking the huddle. You've come now to that spot where you have to execute. Form comes from your individual drill periods. The things you've done when nobody's looking. It's your Kobe time. Do you understand the fundamental form for the position that you play? It's A-gap responsibility. I know what my footwork needs to be. If I got a square shoulder of a DB for the cut, I understand what that looks like. If I'm going to get the ball out on 5, it's got to go. That's the form. And you're repping and repping and repping. Well, life has the same thing. Do I get up on time and get to work? Do I greet people with an eye contact, a handshake, a fist bump? Do I spend time giving gratitude? Do I live in it? Do I accept it? That's form. The fit then comes into what's the scheme you've been asked to do? What's your family needs you to do? What's the play called? What's the read and react? That's the fit. Do you fit your form to those particular fundamentals that you have? Form, fit, and then finish. Here comes the separation. That's why you're sitting here. Can you finish? Can you play the whistle and beyond? And then come back and do form, fit, finish again. And again, and again, and again. Those that do, sit here. Those that can't, won't. Form, fit, finish. That's life. Up and out. That's the form. Fit it to what you're supposed to do and finish. Finish whatever it is. And then do it all over again. Using Kobe, Monty, and certainly Tom Brady. So let's wrap it up with how do I keep that going? How do I keep a winning equation in play? And I use 3 things. We call it the winning equation because it's 7 words. First 2 are I will. Second, next play. And the third, lean on me. I will, next play, lean on me. And I'm going to talk about that. The I will voice is your self-talk that I talked about earlier. What's in your head? Is it, will I be able to execute? Will I be able to take care of that down and distance well, knowing the ball's mine? Will I be able to take care of this guy in the top shoulder on a post cut? It's the will I question. You're opening yourself up to giving it to the other team because that's a question, which means you're letting them steal your energy. Versus flipping it. I will. I will execute, form, fit, finish. I will get where I belong. I will look coach in the eye and say, yes, sir. I will hustle and be where I'm supposed to be. I will say, yes, ma'am, to mom. I will. I will is your power voice because it leans you in. When you go will I, you step out. And when you step out, someone else steps in. You're beat. That's why teams execute inside 4 minutes late in the game or inside a shot clock. Everybody can run the first half of a shot clock. It's the back half. Who executes in the back half? That's the power. So the I will voice, lean into it. Next one, next play mentality. This is Coach Krzyzewski. You guys know he coached $1 million players. But if he saw a player look at a teammate wrong, give official something, or start to do a little something that was a little too about I, me, he took them out, whether they were $1 million players or not, took them out. And here's why. He refused to play 6-on-4. Because when somebody's doing that, it's get mine time. And somebody else is stealing then from the other bench. And he saw it quickly and got him out. Oh, they'd get back in, because when he felt it was 5-on-5, that's good. So do we do that in life? What's our next play mentality? Stuff's going to happen bad. Remember Monty? Everything we want's on the other side of hard. What's my next play mentality? Players, you got to be in one another's ear. Parents, you got to be in one another's ear when it's hard in life. When someone needs something really big time, next play mentality, let's go. Jump in on it with your I will voice. I will, next play, and then finally lean on me. You need people that speak truth. Got to speak truth. Who are those people in your life that you can lean on and you know for sure they'll get you right back on it? So here comes those words. I will, next play, lean on me. I will, next play, lean on me. Those 7 words allow you to get to your line of scrimmage of life and manage form, fit, finish. When we do that in life, our huddles and our plays and our results move down the field. It's a metaphor. But the power of it is it gets us where we belong. Down the field in life could be college selection. Down the field in life could be your job. Down the field in life be overcoming a death in the family. Get down the field. Form, fit, finish. I will, next play, lean on me. One of the coolest statements I ever heard as I wrap it up was Coach Lanning from Oregon. He said, the way you do anything is the way you do everything. The way you do anything is the way you do everything. You all are here because you have done it well. Parents, well done. Thank you for bringing up great youngsters. Coaches, thanks for making them stay true to form, fit, finish. Then finally, players, thanks for overcoming the negative self-talk. Because it's as quick as your next text or your feed. It's just that quick. And how do you overcome it? Now, wrap it up with excellence. If we want to remain excellent with our form, fit, finish through all of those great words, we got to understand that when we manage excellence correctly, we care more than others think is wise. We risk more than others think is safe. We dream more than others think is practical. And we expect more than others think is possible. And we wrap that around it. Life starts to have great huddles. We move the ball down the field, and before you know it, you are an MVP at things well beyond tonight. We're going to celebrate you tonight for sure. But let this thing work for you now. Massillon, good luck. Canton South, good luck. Form, fit, finish. Get those words into play. And most importantly, continue to chase excellence. Care, risk, dream, expect. When you do that, life's huddles start to look real good, and I love what's going to happen to you as you move down the field of life. So with that, I'm going to check out. It's back to you. Thanks, you guys, for letting me spend a little bit of time with you.
Awesome.
I think you can see why Mike has been successful in whatever that he does. So, Mike, thank you for those words, Michael. We appreciate it very, very much. And something, for a lot of you to think about as you drive home tomorrow in the morning when you get up or when you are in the huddle. All right, we want to give some love out to our sponsors, who without them, we wouldn't be able to do what we do all year long. So we want to say thank you to Altman Hospital for sponsoring our radio game of the week on 1480 WHBC and Mix 94.1. Also, thank you to AltCare for the AltCare YouTube game of the week and the AltCare Stadium show, which, by the way, 5 o'clock tomorrow on WHBC from Talmadge High School. You can tune in early. We'll preview Massillon's game and Canton South's game. Thank you to Brian Bailey from Old Carolina Barbecue. You players that won the Old Carolina Barbecue Player of the Game, $25 gift card. So hopefully you either got it or it's coming your way and you'll enjoy the food there from Old Carolina Barbecue. So thank you to Brian. Also to Dan Brocker's Import Automotive for sponsoring the Saturday morning huddle that we talked about earlier. Couldn't do it without Dan Brocker. Also a big shout out to all of the high school football sponsors that are in your program. And JT and I were talking about the program today on the Kenny and JT show, and make sure you take that with you. It's a great trip down memory lane. For those of you that have been here maybe since 1945 when the first all-county team was put together, or just recently, you can go through and look at all the great names and all the great players, and it conjures up some memories from either when you played or when you went and watched a lot of those games. So make sure you take those programs with you. All right, time to hand out some awards now. That's what we're here for tonight. And it's time for our Team MVP awards to be handed out. So if you hear your name called, please come on up and head on over. You coming up here, Bells? All right, Dan Belford will be up here. We'll have plaques for the team MVPs, and then we want you to go over there as well to get your picture taken. Sean Wood, who does a fantastic job with the photography. All the photos will be up on WHBC.com by Monday. All right, so by Monday, you can just go there and download them for free. So make sure you get your picture taken. And by the way, these team MVPs selected by their coaches. All right, we start with the Alliance Aviators, Kevin Frazier, senior offensive lineman. Congratulations, Kevin. From Canton, McKinley, senior quarterback and kicker, Keaton Rohde. Well done, Keaton. From Canton South, quarterback Poochie Snyder. It is a long walk from the back of the room, right? Meet him halfway. Congratulations, Poochie. Well done. Oh, you left me hanging. That's all right. Central Catholic, senior wide receiver, defensive back, Andrew Neal. From East Canton, senior wide receiver and defensive back, Ollie Schrader. From Fairless High School, senior wide receiver, Andy Gill. Congrats, Andy. From Glen Oak High School, junior quarterback, Adrian Burt. Congratulations. From Hoover High School, junior wide receiver, cornerback, Zach Brocker. From Jackson High School, senior wide receiver, defensive back, Kyle Benson. Congrats, Kyle. From Lake High School, senior linebacker, Evan Brady. Congratulations, Evan. From Louisville High School, junior tight end linebacker Colton Lloyd. Congratulations, Colton. From Marlington, senior wide receiver, defensive back, their Swiss Army knife, Bo Himmelheber. Congratulations, Bo. From Massillon High School, senior quarterback, DeJuan Owens. Congrats, DeJuan. Good luck tomorrow night. From Minerva High School, senior running back, defensive end, Devon Patterson. Congratulations. I should have went with the Nikes, I guess, tonight, huh, guys? Yeah. I should have matched. Let's see here. We move along to Northwest High School. Senior running back, linebacker, Connor Satterfield. Congratulations, Connor. Enjoyed watching you play this year, man. From Perry High School, senior running back, Carson Basham. Congratulations. From St. Thomas High School, senior defensive back, Damari Menard. Congratulations. From Sandy Valley High School, senior offensive lineman Andrew Neary. Congratulations, big fella. Well done. And from Tulsa High School, senior linebacker Jacob Lyons. Congratulations. How about a nice round of applause for all of our individual team MVPs? All right, at this time, we are going to ask the all-county defensive team and the all-county offensive teams to head to the reception area at this time. So if you are all-county, head on out to the reception area. We'll get you organized out there, and then we will hand out our trophies for the all-county offense, all-county defense. So, fellas, just head on out to the lobby out there, and we will get you organized, and then we'll call you in, hand out the awards. Also, after the all-county offense has been given to all the players, the awards, we're going to ask you to stay for a group photo, same with the defense, because we want to make sure we have that for next year's program. A couple of reminders while we get those guys organized out there. I mentioned we have two games for you tomorrow night. 1480 WHBC Mix 94-1 Altman Hospital Radio Game of the Week, 7 o'clock kickoff from Talmadge High School. Dan Belford, good. Denny Kincaid, Mark Miller, yours truly. We'll have the Canton South Struthers game for you at 7 o'clock, and our WHBCSports.com streaming game of the week, the Massillon Tigers taking on the Green Bulldogs. We'll have that one for you live as well at 7 o'clock, so you'll be able to listen to both of those games simultaneously, or you can always go back on the stream and listen to it after the fact. And as we mentioned earlier, if your son, grandson played earlier this year in a game we did on our YouTube channel, you can go back anytime on demand. with the way technology is these days, and pull that up and watch it whenever you want. And like I said, tonight's event as well, you can go back and watch this tonight as we hand out these awards. So as soon as they give me the thumbs up outside, we'll start announcing our all-county offense and defense. One other note to pass along, it says here, tell them the photos of our honorees will be available online at WHBC.com by Monday afternoon. So I'm telling you that. So if you don't get enough photos yourself, you can go online and get those Monday afternoon, probably around 2 o'clock is what I'm guessing. So that way you have a remembrance of what happened here this evening. All right, let's see. There, Billy's doing a little bit of this, a little bit of that. The other thing, too, as a reminder for everybody out there, and we think this is going to be the case, next weekend, we're planning on doing whoever Massillon plays next and whoever Canton South plays next. So keep that in mind, and you can find out where you can listen to those next week on our radio station. All right, Pam, are we going offense or are we going defense first? Offense. All right, let's do it. Here are your 2023 All-County offensive players. We'll start at quarterback from Canton South High School, Poochie Snyder. I hope I didn't hit that pinky too hard, Pooch. Good luck tomorrow night. Quarterback Brendan Zerbrug from Alliance. Congratulations, Brendan. Good luck at Oklahoma. Our running backs from Glen Oak High School, Jamar Johnson. Congratulations, Jamar. From Lake High School, Nate Baker. Did you like that video shot I got of your diving catch? That was pretty sweet, wasn't it? Well done. From Central Catholic, Dan Boron. And those are your running backs for the all-county offense. Congratulations, Dan. We go to the wide receivers. From Canton South, Tavon Castle. Good luck tomorrow night. See you on the sidelines. Wide receiver from Glen Oak, Avante Burt. Congratulations. Wide receiver from Alliance, Kayvon Davis. Congratulations. And from Hoover High School, wide receiver Mason Ashby. Got it right this time, Mason. Congratulations. Our all-county tight end from Fairless High School, Gio Moore. Congratulations. All right, let's go to the guys up front who make all these guys look really good. From Perry High School, offensive lineman Michael Millen. Congrats. Offensive lineman from Canton McKinley High School, Caleb Edwards. Congrats, Caleb. Offensive lineman from Massillon High School, Brady Jones. Good luck tomorrow night, Brady. Offensive lineman from Massillon High School, Nolan Davenport. Good luck to you as well, Nolan. There he is. Offensive lineman from Fairless High School, Xavier Collier. Congratulations. Offensive lineman from Lake High School, Anthony Miller. Congratulations, big guy. And from Central Catholic, offensive lineman Jonathan Stengel. Congratulations. And rounding out our All-Star County offense for 2023 from Perry High School, kicker Brock Huggins. Congratulations, Brock. How about a nice round of applause for our all-county offense for 2023? And gentlemen, as soon as Brock gets his photo taken, we'll ask you to head over there on stage. We'll get you set up somehow and get a group photo so we can have that for the program next year as we put in our all-county offense. How do you want him set up over there, Sean? You want me to move?
Bring some chairs here and then have gentlemen stand behind the chairs and people sitting down on the chairs.
I don't know if we do. We're ad-libbing right now. This is an audible at the line of scrimmage. Here we go. Sure. Pull the chairs out. We'll figure it out. Now get out of the way. I know. They're a lot bigger from when you played high school, right? Yeah, absolutely. All right. Skill players in the front, big guys in behind the chairs. And Sean will direct you from there. There you go. There you go. What, 6'8"? Yeah, that's what I thought. A good guess on my part. We'll get this is the offense. My goodness, I'd like to. You imagine getting behind an offensive line like that? Trust me, it'll all be worth it. You all want to get this photo on Monday. Again, WHBC.com, Monday afternoon. There you go. There we go. You're getting more coaching here tonight, guys. See that? Who knew? Nope, this is it. We're good with these guys. Awesome. Thank you for your patience, gentlemen. Congratulations to our Stark County all-offensive team, and good luck to our Canton South players and our Massillon players tomorrow night in their playoff game. We're just going to leave. Okay, that'll be good. Yeah, just a little path, a pathway to excellence is what we like to call it. At least I just thought of that. All right, time now to honor our all-county defense. Defense. We'll start with the linebackers. From Massillon High School, Dorian Pringle. Congratulations, Dorian. Enjoy watching you play. Good luck tomorrow night. Linebacker from Lake High School, Charlie Christopher. Congrats, Charlie. Linebacker from McKinley High School, Shakir Hatcher. Good luck tomorrow night. Congratulations, Shakir. Linebacker from McKinley High School, Dante McClellan. Well done, Dante. Congrats. And linebacker from Jackson High School, Jordan Warmath. Congratulations, Jordan. All right, the defensive backs from Massillon High School, Tyler Hackenbrack. Congratulations, Tyler. Good luck tomorrow night. From Fairless High School, Carson Colucci. Congratulations, Carson. Some sweet kicks right there, too, man. I like those. Defensive back from Sandy Valley High School, Nick Petro. Nice job, Nick. From McKinley High School, defensive back Alex Vasquez. Congratulations, Alex. And from Jackson High School, Mr. Pick Six, Anthony Fueline. He had three pick sixes this year. That's a career for like 4 people. Congratulations, Anthony. All right, let's move on to the defensive lineman. From Massillon High School, Chase Bond. Congratulations, Chase, and as I said to all the other guys, good luck tomorrow night. From Massillon High School, Mike Wright Jr. Well deserved, Mike. Good luck tomorrow night. From Sandy Valley High School, defensive lineman Chapin Greer. How many sacks did you end up with this year, Chapin? 17 and a half, not too bad. Well done. From Lake High School, defensive lineman Ryan Lippy. You had some sacks too this year, right, Ryan? Yeah. I saw your name in the paper. Congratulations. From McKinley High School, Kayvon McNeil. Congratulations. And the punter on our all-county team from Hoover High School, Cole Remblack. Congratulations. How about a nice round of applause for the 2023 Stark County all-defensive team. All right, as soon as you get your photo done there, Cole. All right, let's line them up again. Get in formation, fellas. All right, we'll set the chairs up. Sean, how do you want this one taken? Same way? All right, let's move them around. And again, these photos, Monday afternoon, WHBC.com is where you'll be able to find these. And you can download as many as you want. Doesn't cost you anything. It's free. It's a pretty good group of defenders here for sure this year. And it's nice to get a group photo like this. We want to do this each and every year so we can add them to our program for when you come back. Yeah, there you go. Well done. Congratulations, gentlemen. All right. We'll move these back in place. Very good. All right, we've got 4 big awards coming up here in just a second. But before we get to those, I have a couple of other awards I want to hand out. We started this last year, and we had some fun with it. We called it our WHBC Press Box Food Fight Challenge. And we wanted to see, which press box and concession stands and wherever the food came from had the best food for games that we covered. And we also wanted a free meal, I'm not going to lie. And we got fed very well this year, okay? So we started this last year, and Northwest High School was the winner last year. They set the bar extremely high. Rick Wright, are you here? Where are you, Rick? Rick, come on up. We have trophies for you, too, all right? Northwest High School last year fed us unbelievable. It was a spread like we were at a wedding or at a banquet like this or whatever. And so they set the bar very high. So this is the first 2022 WHBC Food Fight Press Box Challenge winner, Northwest High School. You can add that to the trophy case at Northwest High School, all right? Thank you, Rick, very much. Oh, you're getting your photo taken too, Rick. Kidding me? For all that great food last year and this year? So they were the inaugural winner. So we did it again this year, and I put on, I think, 7 pounds this year from the beginning of high school football season to now. And because they set the bar so high last year, everybody was coming for them. I mean, I was getting text messages, DMs were coming from Northwest, and then Rick was saying, no, don't worry, we got them beat. And so it was so close this year, and it was so good, too. I mean, we had coaches' moms making us dinners. We had players' grandmas bringing us cookies and cupcakes and everything like that. So it was tough to pick a winner this year, and by the narrowest of margins, this year's winner in the 2023 WHBC Food Fight Press Box Challenge from Perry High School, 3737 Kitchen, the culinary arts program there at Perry High School. Now, Chef Cron is in charge of that program. I don't know if he's here tonight or not. We invited Chef Cron. If not, Zach, where are you at? Zach Slates, you want to come up and pick this up? Opa! In honor of Perry High School and Chef Cron, and you can pass this along to him. And thank you to your mom for the goodies that she added to what Chef Cron and everybody made us this year. So take that trophy proudly. I know you will, all right? And tell your mom thanks. But thank you to all of the schools who participated in it. We had a lot of fun with it. And so we look forward to doing it again next year. And it was stolen from a Stark County guy. We had the idea of, you know what, let's do something like this because Todd Blackledge did it on TV. I saw it on TV. I said, we should do it for radio. Why not? So it's worked out well. So thank you to all the schools, all the restaurants, all the people involved with that. We had a blast with it, and we appreciate it more than you know. All right, time now to announce the Jim Johnson Sportsmanship Award winner and the Jim Muzzy Scholarship Achievement Award winner. All right? To present the Jim Johnson Award here tonight is a man who had the pleasure of working with Jim for many years. I've had the pleasure of working with him now for many years. He's our radio play-by-play voice, Dan Belfort.
Thanks, Kenny. Yeah, is this thing on? Okay. I did have the pleasure working with Jim. I know a lot of coaches in this room, when you were players, remember Jim. And a lot of coaches who coached that maybe didn't know Jim when he was on the air. And when I worked with him, half of my career, 20 years, was with him, and he was my mentor. And he meant a lot to me. And if I took one thing from Jim the whole time I worked with him, and he passed 10 years ago, this past October, was it's not about us, it's not about the radio station. You know, we're a vehicle, we drive it, we try to paint a picture, but it's all about the kids who play the game, the coaches who coach up the kids, and the communities and the schools and the families who support the kids. And I always kept that with me. If there was anything about Jim and he imparted it upon you, was humility. And that's something I've carried with me my entire life, and no matter what I've done, and raising my kids too. So I'm very honored to be up here and to be able to present this tonight. If you're not familiar with the award, the Jim Johnson Sportsmanship Award is given to a player who exemplifies sportsmanship and the concept of being a team player. The winner, who is nominated by his coach, may not be statistically the best player on the team, but is one who makes a difference with his attitude and hard work. Thus, what Jim exemplified to all of us. So our recipient this year, this is what his coach said about him. Teachers, coaches, even other students have always recognized this young man's strength of character, toughness, and willingness to put the team first. He's unbelievably humble and has a tremendous work ethic. This player persevered through 3 season-ending knee injuries during his 4-year playing career. He poured his heart and his soul into rehab. He never complained. He remained a tremendous teammate and leader. And his injuries and surgeries, of course, did have an effect on his overall athletic ability, but it never affected his determination, his leadership, and his love for his teammates and Lake Blue Streak football. This year, our Jim Johnson Sportsmanship Award winner, Adam A.J. Doan of Lake High School.
Yeah, thank you for this award. It's really an honor. I know there's a lot of deserving candidates out there all across the county. So it's a real privilege, and I'm very generous it's a very generous award to be given to me. I'd like to thank Coach DeGeorge for nominating me for this. Again, there's a lot of players even on our own team that I think could definitely have won this award. Also like to thank my parents. They've supported me my entire life through my football career, all through youth, and have kind of taught me the life lessons that I've carried through to now, and I'll remember for the rest of my life. It's been a long journey these past couple years over my high school career, but couldn't be happier where I ended up, and I'd do it over again in a second. I've created so many experiences with my brothers and teammates, and it's the best time of my life. So, thank you.
Congratulations.
Thank you.
All right, time now to present the Jim Muzzy Scholastic Achievement Award. And here's a guy that I get to share the huddle with every Saturday morning. And you see him here, you see him there, you see him all over our social media platforms. You hear him on the radio with us, with Pam. Let's welcome up here to the podium, Billy Beebe.
All right, good evening, everybody. Appreciate the opportunity to present this year's Jim Muzzy Scholastic Achievement Award. In the couple of years I've been with WHBC, you'll learn a lot about history. Coaches, athletic directors, and especially Pam Cook, working with her in the morning. There's a lot to learn. Many years, 79 years WHBC has been doing this, going back to 1944. 1944, coaches wore a suit and tie, a fedora, and dress shoes. Now, a light pullover, maybe some Jordans, maybe some Air Maxes from the coaches on the sidelines now. When players scored, they high-fived, maybe put each other on shoulders. Now they hit the squabble. If you don't know what the squabble is, that's part of the next generation's history. History is important, and I'm very confident that the young people in this room will cherish history and take it forward. Jim Muzzy is the man who started this banquet in 1944. The Jim Muzzy Scholastic Achievement Award is given to a player who excels in the classroom and within the community in which he lives. The winner, who is nominated by his coach, is an academic superstar who has learned to balance schoolwork with football. This year's winner, it's hard to even fit into this short amount of time that we have all of his accomplishments. But you should know he will graduate in May of 2024, and when he does, he will have already completed 47 college credit hours and 2 associate's degree. His GPA is 4.7. He is also in the running for the 2023 All-America Scholar Athlete Team. This team will consist of the top 25 scholar athletes from across the country. He's the captain of his football team and a member of the National Honor Society. This year's Jim Muzzy Scholastic Achievement Award goes to Keaton Rohde, Canton McKinley High School.
Good evening. I want to start off by just thanking all the individuals that nominated me for this award, and it's much appreciated. And I want to thank God, my family, my friends, my teammates, my coaches, and WHBC. I've always had a love for the game of football since I was very little, but as we all sit in this room today, we also need to prepare ourselves for what shall be next outside of football. Whether you go on to play another year, another 4 years, or another 10 years, what happens after the game is done for you? As players, we all know that we are a snap away from a possible career-ending injury that can take away this great game from us at any time, which is why our academics need to be such important to us. We have to have a plan B, and that has always been a large focus for me. To continue to play football for as long as I can at the highest level I can, but also be academically prepared and sound to take me to where my next chapter in life may take me outside of football. Anyone who knows me will tell you I'm about as competitive as it comes, but for me that applies to both school and football. I believe in focusing on and trying to give 100% dedication not only on the field but in the classroom. I wish everyone in this room, whether you're moving to the next chapters of your life or outside of high school or you're continuing to your next few years in high school, the best in your future endeavors. Thank you.
Congratulations. Well done.
Congratulations, Keaton. Well done. Wow, 2 degrees already. That blows me away. All right, time now here this evening to hand out 2 more awards. Stark County Coach of the Year and Stark County Player of the Year. And again, these are voted on by the coaches in Stark County. We got them together at the Hall of Fame Village a couple of Sundays ago. They picked the all-county team, then they picked Coach of the Year and Player of the Year. So it's coming from their peers. And that's what we love about this award that we're going to give out now, the Stark County Coach of the Year for 2023. This coach took over a program who didn't do a lot of winning for about 60 years. And in a short period of time, 3 to be exact, he not only turned the program around and has them headed in the right direction, he's led them to back-to-back conference championships. In fact, this year, his team claimed the outright Pac-7 championship, recorded its first ever perfect regular season at 10-0, and at 13-0, his Wildcats are headed to the school's first ever regional championship tomorrow night at Talmadge High School, where they'll take on the Struthers Wildcats. As selected by his fellow coaches in Stark County, everyone, please join me in congratulating WHBC's 2023 Stark County Coach of the Year from Canton South High School, Matt Dennison. First, give you that. Congratulations.
Well, I just want to thank everybody. I want to thank WHBC for putting on a great event. I want to thank the coaches. When you look around this room, there's a lot of great coaches in this room. There's a lot of great people that do their job each and every day. I always tell people that, coaches have the job where they spend less time with their families to help raise other people's children. And it's something that it's a calling for most of us, and it's a wonderful thing. Congratulations to all the coaches. You all had great years because you all changed lives. Good luck to Massillon and Coach Moore tomorrow night as they continue their journey. Congratulations on another great year. I mean, Coach Moore is another great coach that, last year he broke the unbreakable record and became the winningest coach at Massillon. So that he's a great coach that I look up to and try to learn from too. I'd like to, a couple more thank yous, I guess. Like to thank my family. First of all, this is great to have going into next Thursday because I am the 4th best coach in my family at Thanksgiving dinner. My dad was a head coach at the college level for 33 years. Shoot, some of his players, some of his coaches are even in this room as head coaches. My brother's the winningest coach in Medina County history, and my brother-in-law is probably the best of all of us. He's in the National Golf Coaches Hall of Fame, probably the smartest of all of us for coaching golf and not football. But also like to thank my family. My wife Beth, who's back in the back, she's a great coach's wife. I was told early that there are 2 types of coaches' wives. There are ex-coaches' wives and great coaches' wives. And thank goodness I found a great wife. She has supported me through she's been with me all 30 years that I've been coaching. And she looks a lot younger than me, so people don't really believe that all the time, but she's been with me through it all. I'd like to thank my daughters, who are the biggest Wildcat fans there are. They are, one's watching from Cleveland, I know, online, and one's watching from Tucson, Arizona online, so I'd like to give them a shout out because they're watching right now. I'd like to thank the Canton South community. I came in here 3 years ago as my second act as a coach, and the community just welcomed me, and there was a desire to win. There was a desire to be great. And, we've had a lot of support from our administration. A lot of our administrators are here tonight. Our coaches have done a great job. I have a great coaching staff, and then we've had some great kids, and we have some great kids here. 2 of them here tonight. Makes your job a lot easier when you have a Tavon and a Poochie that are throwing the ball to each other. So, and Tavon actually threw the ball to Poochie once this year. But it's been a great ride so far, and we're looking forward to tomorrow night, a great challenge at Struthers, and try to bring home that first ever regional title for Canton South. But thank you all very much.
Coach, congratulations. We'll see you tomorrow night.
Congrats, Coach. Well-deserved. Good luck tomorrow night. And again, we'll have that game for you, 7 o'clock live, WHBC Mix 94.1. All right, time now to announce the 2023 Stark County Player of the Year, as selected again by the coaches here in Stark County. And while a number of players were definitely worthy of this award this year, tonight's recipient stood out amongst them. For the 2nd straight year, he passed for over 3,000 yards and rushed for over 1,000 yards. For the 3rd straight year, he's thrown for 35 or more touchdowns. This year alone, his touchdown to interception ratio is 36 TDs, 3 interceptions. He completed 73% of his passes this year, and when he runs the ball, he averages 12.5 yards per carry. He's closing in on 5,000 yards of total offense this year and for the 2nd straight season. He has eclipsed 50 total touchdowns. He is now Stark County's all-time passing yards leader with over 10,500 yards and counting, as well as holding the record for most touchdown passes in Stark County history at 118 and counting. He's been a 4-year starter, and as good as his individual numbers are, and you can tell they're ridiculous, ask any one of his teammates or coaches, and they'll all tell you all he cares about is winning, and he's led them to back-to-back conference championships, including an outright conference title this year in the Pac-7 and a perfect 13-0 season so far. He and his teammates will try and win the school's first ever regional championship tomorrow night. Everyone, please join me in congratulating WHBC's 2023 Stark County Player of the Year from Canton South High School, quarterback Jack Poochie Snyder.
It is an honor to receive such an amazing award. Stark County is home to some of the best football in the state. I'm so proud to have grown up in Canton, and being able to represent my school in this way has been such a pleasure. I've lived in the same house 2 minutes from Canton South High School my entire life. I've been going to Canton South football games since before I could walk, I remember. The Canton local community is a true representation of the impact football can have on a community, and has been amazing to play for them these past 4 years. I want to recognize all of the media outlets and thank them for all that they've done throughout the entire season and how special they make this time of year. I want to thank all of those who helped me be in this position, because there is simply no way I've done this on my own. I want to thank my family, grandparents, and extended family for the love and support they've given me over these years. Growing up in a household of 4 kids that are all active, it's been tough getting from place to place, and my parents have always had an unbelievable drive to see their kids succeed. I want to thank my brother Silas, who's here tonight. There is no me without you. Growing up, you did everything you could to help mold me into the person I am today. I want to thank all of the coaches who have played a part in my life across all of the sports I've played up until now. I want to thank Coach Dennison for helping me and giving me the opportunity to be in this position. From the time he took over until now, it has been unlike anything I could have imagined. From the league championships to the first undefeated season in school history, and now a chance to win the first regional championship our school has ever seen. I want to thank you for everything you've done and given me over the past 3 years, as well as the memories and joy you have brought in Canton South. Lastly, I want to thank my teammates. There is no me without you. For 4 years, I've been grateful and fortunate to have played alongside some great people. I want to thank Tavon, as well as the entire senior class that I've played with for well over a decade. This may be an individual award, but this is for the team and every person within the community who's played a vital role in my life. I want to thank and congratulate all the players here as well. The football in this county is special and unmatched. I also want to thank Massillon and congratulate them on the season they've had, and hopes tomorrow we can bring home 2 regional championships for Stark County. Thank you all.
Well said, well done. Congratulations, Poochie. Good luck tomorrow night. And something that Poochie said too, all the players that are here tonight and coaches, can you please stand up right now? Please, all the players and coaches. Nice round of applause for them. All the players and coaches up. Stay standing, guys. Stay standing. Because now I want all the players and the coaches to give all the support groups, the parents, the grandparents, the brothers, the sisters, the families, the friends, a nice round of applause for all they do for what you've been able to accomplish on the football field. A job well done. All right, you can take a seat, guys. All right. Couple of thank yous before we get out of here. Sean Wood, thank you so much. Our photographer, fantastic job again. Monday, around 2 o'clock, WHBC.com. You can download as many pictures as you want. If you want them firsthand from Sean, 330-224-0641, correct? 330-224-0641, or look up Sean Wood Photography online. Friday night, 7 o'clock. WHBC Mix 94.1 simulcasting. It'll be Canton South versus Struthers. Friday night, 7 o'clock, Massillon against Green at WHBCSports.com streaming. Tonight's event, WHBC YouTube channel. You can go back and watch it tonight if you want. All the games all season long that were on our YouTube channel, you can go back and watch that as well. And last but not least, Poochie said it, I'll say it again. Good luck to the Massillon Tigers tomorrow night. Good luck to the Canton South Wildcats. And thank you all for coming out tonight to the 79th Annual High School Football Awards Banquet. We'll see you next year for year number 80 of high school football on WHBC. Drive home safely. Good night.